Hello everyone and welcome to the Freak Review, where we talk about good music. I'm back after a bit of an accidental hiatus. Hope you all discovered tons of great music in my absence, but you've all waited more than enough time for me to talk, so let's get right to it. Today we're talking about 21 Pilots and their new album, Vessel. Okay, it's really half new because about 5 of these tracks were on the previous album, regional at best, but this is typical indie band gets signed by a big label, fair, and that's exactly what happened to 21 Pilots. Good for them. Anyway, 21 Pilots is a mix of electronica, indie rock, and rap, and on this album there's a little bit less of the indie rock than the previous work, and honestly I'm not complaining. Now, full disclosure, I didn't listen to their last album, regional at best, most of it's not on Spotify, and I'm sorry. But I did hear the band's debut, and I have to say the band's growth is pretty impressive. This album is packed with emotion and intensity mixed with all the catchy hooks, and the lyrics are surprisingly deep. The desperation and pain really comes out in the verses.
Trees lay waiting, clouds anticipate the start of a day when we put on our face a mess that portrays that we don't need grace on the evil but day that is bigger than us, but we open our eyes cause we're told that we must, and the trees are the rums and the clouds are that bleed, desperately yelling at something we need. Like
that. I'd love to talk more about the lyrics, but this isn't a literary analysis series and I've only got so much time. These guys really like chucking genres together, even if it means you go through completely different styles within the same song, and for the most part it works really well. Of course, not every song is quite so scatterbrained. The lead single, of course, is a little bit more focused.
You are surrounding all my surroundings, sounding down the mountain range of my left side brain.
Got some nice atmosphere, some pretty substantial lyrics, catchy chorus. Nice work. And then towards the end of the album, we get this gorgeous dance-ready chorus.
I'm trying to sleep, but I can't when you all have guns for hands, yeah.
Oh, and there's a brilliant slow-burning track about what goes on in your head when your car stereo is stolen.
I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought, cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of great material to be had here, really. My only complaint is that it all seems a little bit unfocused. I like the variety of songs as much as the next guy, if not more. But, okay, maybe part is because a good number of these songs are re-recorded, but it feels kind of scatterbrained. I enjoy pretty much everything that's going on, but sometimes I just want the band to develop some of the really good ideas instead of just bouncing back and forth the whole time. The last track is the best example of scatterbrainedness.
Stay alive for me.
I mean, it's pretty enough, but does it really feel like an album ender? Does it really fit with any of these songs before it? It's kind of hard to go from big and bombastic to cute and simple without any warning. And okay, there's one track I just don't like.
We're broken people.
Just a little bland, Given the songs that are around it, I don't really see much of an excuse here. And okay, all these complaints feel like little mistakes, but they start to add up eventually. You look at the sheer number of great tracks though, and then you listen to the songs like this.
Almost anything just to feel free. Yeah, am I right? Of course I am, convince me, otherwise we'll take all night. Before you walk away, there's one more thing I want to say. Our brains are sick, but that's okay.
And it's fine, you're willing to forgive this band for being a little rough around the edges. Seriously, all complaints aside, Vessel is a great album. You should check it out. It's just not quite as great as it could be. This album isn't quite as good as the sum of all its individual tracks, but honestly, said individual tracks are so good that it doesn't really matter. The final verdict is an 8 out of 10. The best tracks are Ode to Sleep, Car Radio, and Guns for Hands. I'm done with that. Go listen to good music, everybody.